so I wanted to come to you guys to give you a little chat. Hope you guys are doing well and are excited as I am about this trail. So today I thought I'd talk about, like, what are my fears, or do I have any fears of the trail? Well, I would definitely say my biggest fear is Cinnamon. Um, yeah, it's actually her. You know, when you have a dog and you have that connection with this dog, which I never knew before Cinnamon, and I really truly believe she is my soul dog. You want to do everything you can to protect her, to make it happy for her, and unfortunately they can't talk back. And that's good, and sometimes, in a way, they're like, sometimes we're, happiest than children because they don't talk back. But in this case, I'm like, wow, like, why can't she talk back and tell me, what's going on? And so that's my fear. Like, will she make it? Will she be okay? Is she going to get hurt? Is she having fun? And so what I've done to help with that situation or with those fears is we've worked since she was 1 year old running together. And so I've learned some of her, nuances or some of her cues to me. Like, for an example, I know, hey, she's walking a little bit odd, and she has to use a bathroom. And that's probably an obvious one, but really it wasn't obvious at first. Or just I know that when I stop on the trail and she immediately lays down, she needs a rest. Okay, it's time to, let's take a rest. Or she's like heading, straight up, and I'm like, okay, she's like, what are you doing, Mom? Because I want to walk, and why are you taking a break? But she by far is my biggest fear. Just, again, not knowing what she can do, and not knowing when how she has to come off the trail. Like, well, I have that instinct. Well, and there's so many naysayers out there about dogs, and dogs' success rate is poor. I don't know if they have a number out there, but humans is only 25%, and they say dogs is much higher. Like, it's something like 1,300 miles is such a common endpoint for a dog, and we have 2,200 miles to go. Other things that I have planned is that she's coming off. Like, she comes off, she's not going to summit Katahdin with me because she can't. She can't be in Smoky Mountains. And then whenever Rick comes up and Denise come up, which is pretty frequent in the first 2 months, she is going to take breaks during that time also. So for sure, she's my biggest fear, like just knowing what she can do. And the other thing, I'm not afraid of getting hurt, but of course I don't want to get hurt. There's really no other huge fear, really. It's really her. I totally get that this hike is hers. If I want to take her, I have to give it to her. I can't take her, make it mine, and make her do things, and so I have to. I want her to come, but because of that, I've had to give the hike to her. So that's my fear. Is this little girl going to be okay? Is she going to tell me when she's not okay? Because you guys know I love her. So on the flip side, like, what is my biggest joy of the trail that I'm looking forward to? That's a hard one. There's so many. I think the obvious, those who know me, just to be outside every day. If you guys hang out with me, I'm like, you want to go outside? You want to go outside? It's sunny. Do you want to go outside? And so for me, it's like, wow, I'm going to be outside every day. Like, yeah, it's going to rain. And from my luck, it's probably going to rain the whole month of April. But still, so that's really cool to be out here and the world that God has created, which I think is so amazing. And to be able to look around and be like, thank you, God. Like, you gave this to me, and I want to walk for you. And I would say that's a huge thing that I'm looking forward to. And the second thing, is Courtney coming? Yeah, she's coming. She's like the rough itinerary. She's scheduled to come out. I think, what is it, June 8th, June 9th? And Rick will come up, and actually it's when I hit the White Mountains, which is kind of cool. And that is so awesome. She's actually going to hike about 600 and, I think 50 or something miles, over 600 miles with me. And I'm so looking forward. We have a plan. We have a plan of how we're going to hike. I'll be at your pace. You'll be at my pace. We're going to get together. I mean, and the funniest thing, we were doing the rough itinerary for the north, from Shenandoah to Maine. And I look back and I'm looking at it, checking it out. And when Courtney comes, I'm like, wait, what is this? Like, once a week we're in a hostel. And so that just cracks me up. And she's all excited about that. It makes her laugh. Because that's another thing, is leaving my home, leaving my child. I've already gotten some comments about that. And you worry, as a mom, you worry so much about everything. Like, are we ever doing anything right? And so much of that comes from within, and just fear, because you want to be the perfect that she's coming out, and I see it happens. It was her idea to come out for the summer. And then like last night when I was at her school function, and some of her teachers, her headmaster, they're like, Courtney's gonna be fine. Like, she is such a freaking cool kid, guys. I mean, she's 13, a young adult now, I guess, or a young lady, sorry. But she is such a cool kid. I didn't have a word to describe her. I mean, she is just amazing. And yeah, she's just different. She's a total combination of Rick and I, and just had beautiful parts of her. And so I'm really excited about her being out there with me. I think that's going to be the most special part of it. So those are my things. My fear is this girl right here, and my joy is my other girl that's back in the room, probably on the phone, you know how it goes. And so 40 days, guys, we are getting ready. I shared a picture of some of the packaging we've been doing. It's 40 days, and I'll see you guys soon. In 10 more days, we'll talk about something else. All right, thanks, guys.